So today we are at AutoNation Chevrolet, about to help some good friends of mine buy a new Chevy pickup truck. So you were looking at a 2018 Chevy Silverado double cab Z71 four-wheel drive in the LT package. My good friend is actually going to be buying this truck today, and I'll tell you some of the nice things that this truck comes equipped with. First of all, it has paint matched front and rear bumpers, so it has that really nice blacked out approach. They do have some chrome accent trim around the bottom section of this front fascia. It has the aluminum wheel package. He didn't actually want the larger wheels. One of the reasons for that is he travels long distances and puts about 100,000 miles a year on his vehicle. So the reason why he wanted these size tires and wheels specifically is because it's going to be a smoother, more comfortable ride. You get the sidewall to kind of act as an extension of the suspension, and that was something he was looking for, is comfort and the ability to spend a lot of time in the vehicle without feeling as if there's any type of a jarring ride. This is the Texas Edition package. It is a Z71. Again, it is four-wheel drive. He got this in a double cab format, not the crew cab, mainly because he really didn't want that extra room, yet he wanted the bed to be full length and the truck to be a little shorter. So it really checked all the boxes for him. This gives him the ability to still have plenty of room in the back seat for carrying equipment or supplies, while at the same time not having to worry about having a seat that's not being utilized. Now, he's a firefighter by occupation. He's going to be using his truck to haul all sorts of equipment to and from different scenes and in various scenarios. So having a four-wheel drive package is definitely important to him. Now, this truck does come equipped with remote start. Now, this truck does have the 5.3 liter V8, so he's going to have a good mixture of power and fuel economy that he's looking for. It averages about 18 miles per gallon city and highway. Looking inside this truck, power windows, door locks, mirrors. Has a really nice interior. He did not prefer leather, and this truck does not have leather. What is nice about this truck is that it does have the trailer tow package with it, so you do have your trailer brake controller, your gain control as well, plus automatic locking rear differential. You have your headlight controls here. This truck does come with the 8-inch infotainment system, along with a 4.3-inch dash computer up front. Has a really nice interior layout. It does have a bench seat, so this is a center console, but it folds up and gives you a full bench seat all the way across. But what's nice is it also gives you captain's chairs. So you have individual captain's chairs plus the ability to use the center as a bench. You have the ability to adjust the height of your pedals, as well as traction control, your bed light, parking sensors, and your downhill assist. Of course, full automatic AC controls for both driver and passenger, which is really nice. This truck also comes equipped with navigation. Also a very nice feature in this package. Up top, there is no sunroof, which is what he prefers also. Spot for your sunglasses. You have your home link system right here for your garage door openers. Center console, again, it is a fold down center console, but you have room for 3 drinks up here. Plus, you have a good size actual center console, so you can put all sorts of things here. You have 2 USB connections plus an auxiliary jack connection here. You have a 12-volt outlet also. Nice comfortable armrest. So now in the back seat, you don't have a ton of room back here because this is a double cab. But what's really nice about the Silverado is that you actually have regular style back doors that you can open. You don't have that suicide door that's hard to get to. Plus, the seats do fold up, so if you need extra space beneath them, you can simply fold the seat up, and you have a pretty good sized room back here. I mean, you could fit dog kennels, a large TV, tools, all sorts of things. And because he is a firefighter, this is going to come in really handy for him. In the back here, you have one 12-volt outlet. No air conditioning vents, though. You have a small tray down there. And another thing that's kind of missing is you don't have an armrest for the back seat passengers. You do have power windows back here, of course. And your rear window is also power sliding, so that's really nice. Now, with me sitting in the back seat, my knees are touching the back of the driver's seat, and the seat right now is in my normal seated position. I am roughly 5'11", so if you are taller than that, you may find it difficult to fit into the back seat. However, if you slide the seat forward, you should have enough room easily for most children. Of course, on the back of the truck, it does have a 2-inch receiver. Also, of course, you get the corner bumper steps, which are really nice. Has a slow opening tailgate, which is also very nice. This truck comes equipped with a free water bottle. No bed lighting and no spray and bed liner, but those are optional items that he can always have added. High strength steel bed, mild steel for the surrounding sides of the bed. Very durable bed. Because this truck is a Z71 package, you do get the Rancho shock standard. 2.5-inch wide leaf springs. AAM rear axle. And this truck does have the 342 gear ratio. Now, the maximum cargo capacity of this truck is actually quite high, 1,775 pounds. That is actually going to be higher than some 3/4 ton trucks that are more equipped. So when you buy a 2500 HD and you have it fully decked out with leather, all the potential features, it may actually have a lower cargo capacity than this half-ton truck. So 1,775 pounds, that's a very impressive cargo capacity for a half-ton truck. Taking a look under the hood, this is a very, very quiet V8 engine. It's very easy to talk over, doesn't make much engine noise at all, which is really nice, especially because he's going to be using this on the road for long trips. You don't want to have a very, very loud engine that could potentially just be one additional thing that bothers you while you're driving. A lot of space to work around it too if you'd ever have to. Even though he shouldn't, because this should have a full warranty as it's a brand new truck. Now, this truck does have some really nice features. First of all, it does have LED fog lights and HID projector style headlights. It has a nice LED accent trim right below the headlight, even though the turn signal is incandescent. And it does have rear parking sensors, but also incandescent rear tail lights. This is a really nice equipped truck. For those people who are looking for a nice modern truck with a lot of the nice modern truck amenities, but aren't looking to spend a ton of cash, this is definitely an option you should look at. You're roughly going to get about 10 grand off of the price of one of these trucks. So this truck right now is about $47,000, and after negotiation, he should be about 37 grand for a truck like this, which is not too bad considering all the features and amenities that you're getting in this truck. So what's going on, guys? I am sitting here with my good friend Patrick. How's it going, man?
What's going on, brother? Nice to see you again.
Thank you. And he is going to be buying this 2018 Silverado all-black LT package double cab truck with the 5.3-liter V8 in it. You excited?
I am pretty excited. Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
That's absolutely awesome. And he has traditionally been pretty devout to Nissan, right?
Yeah, I've had Nissans, I mean, since I can remember. I think my first one was in 07, and it's just been ever since. But man,
things have changed, haven't they?
It's been changing a little bit in the industry, apparently. So yeah, it's time to go in another direction.
So you've pretty much decided that this is a truck for you. You've already taken it out for a test drive. What'd you think of it?
I think it's pretty smooth. The Z71 package is amazing on it. It gives it, the suspension makes it a lot smoother ride. The tires that are on there are perfect for, when you're driving on the open road. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. The technology package on it is great. It's got everything that I could ask for, everything I need. So I'm good with it. Yeah,
and I was surprised that it had LED fog lights and HID headlights.
Yeah.
And I know you coming from having a Murano with HIDs on pretty much every vehicle they've made now, it was probably pretty impressive for you to see that this truck came equipped that way as well.
Oh yeah, and I was actually pretty excited. It was one of the features that kind of drew me in the most. when you have those dim headlights and you're driving in pitch black environment, anything can jump out at you. It's important to have those.
Absolutely. And Patrick is actually a firefighter EMT, right? So can you kind of explain what you do and how this truck might help you working?
Well, I mean, aside from that, I also work in a ranch area with my company. So when you have to have the space for the bunker gear, which is great. Aside from that, you know, to get into these hard to reach areas, having that 4x4 that's included in that truck is an absolute necessity, because not every terrain you hit is going to be a nice, smooth, open road. So it does play a big part when it comes to responses and response time when there's a fire and you have to get to it in a hurry.
Yeah, and GM has a really nice auto locking rear differential, which is also going to be paramount if you're having to go through some really adverse conditions.
Correct, because it'll jump just from one into the other as soon as it senses any type of, you know, little lack of slipping or lack of torque. It'll just hop right in and do what it's got to do.
That's awesome. What about aftermarket plans? You going to put a spray and bed liner, drop in? What do you think?
I'm definitely looking into getting a spray and bed liner. I mean, I know there's a lot of them out there, but me personally, I like Line X. I mean, I've had them in my previous vehicles, and you can take a knife to those things and try to scrape it off. It won't come off.
What about bumpers? You thinking of putting an aftermarket bumper up front?
I am. There's a couple out there, you know, that people talk about, but I know. What is it?
Branch Hand?
Branch Hand has, I mean, really amazing ones. And yeah, I mean, especially with my track record of, you know, accidentally hitting deer and hogs and stuff out there, it'll definitely improve my...
Yeah, your chances of survivability.
Exactly.
Absolutely. So maybe we can get something like that lined up to get a Ranch Hand installed on the front of your truck.
Man, that'd be awesome, yeah. For, like you said, for the price point, you don't find a lot of these options on this vehicle. So it was kind of a treasure that I found, you know, looking through the internet for this vehicle.
What stood out to me is Z71. You know, it's 4-door, even though it's double cab, not quad cab, it still has a good amount of room. And they're real doors, which is nice. HID headlights, LED fog lights,
4x4,
4-wheel drive.
You don't find that very often on this price range. So.
Locking rear auto locking rear differential, slow opening tailgate, navigation. That's a big one. You actually get the navigation. Sometimes they'll give you the screen, but you don't have the navigation system. And this includes that, which is awesome.
Definitely included. Yeah.
Yep. And I was actually telling my subscribers that the smaller wheel package for what you do is actually preferred, because you'll be able to use it more in off-road environments, as well as the smoother ride because you're on the road so much.
That's right.
So that's really awesome. Blacked out. I love the black bumpers. I think it gives it a really finished off look.
Yeah.
You got a beautiful truck, man.
Well, thanks, brother. I appreciate it, man.
And if you don't mind, can we talk about some numbers?
Sure.
So sticker price on the truck was
47 and some change.
47 and change.
47,008 something rather.
Auto Nation giving you a good deal?
Yeah, so far they knocked it down to about 30, just under 38. So 10,000 off is not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
And I mean, we're still working numbers, so it might even come down more. So
hopefully, you know what's really cool is the fact that a lot of people make the claim trucks have gotten so outrageously expensive, which they have. But you know, your truck that you picked out here is kind of the testament to the fact that 10, 15 years ago, you couldn't have gotten a fully loaded truck with half the features that this truck has on it. So you're getting a truck today that is the equivalent to a fully loaded luxury truck back then, plus some, at about the same price as what you would have paid 10, 15 years ago. So, you know, it's really good value, and these trucks hold their value very well. So you shouldn't have any problem getting out of it if you need to, trading it in if you need to. When it comes time to upgrade to a 3500 dually, right? You're gonna have the ability to do that. Patrick, really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming on the show. Look forward to riding around in the truck.
You got it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate it.